Bye, Barry. Be a good boy, okay? You be a good boy. Alright, I'll see you later. Good morning, everybody. What is happening? What is going on? Today we got a little discus, but the main part of this video is actually going to be dedicated to two pretty awesome individuals that have supported me along my journey and support this channel quite a bit. And those two people are John and Wyatt. And so thank you to John and Wyatt. Because of them, they're about to make what's about to happen possible. And so through their generosity, I was actually able to buy myself a new pair of training shoes, or the shoes that I wear literally every single day, the shoes that I'm literally wearing right now, and the shoes that I wear to actually warm up, do everything except for the event specific stuff. I was able to buy a new pair, and these are those trainers. And the fact of the matter is, they both support me through a thing called Patreon. And I set it up a while ago. I set it up in September, I believe, and I kind of just forgot about it or never really checked it. And then when it came time for me to replace my trainers, because my Achilles has been bugging me, my hips are offset, meaning that my shoes are getting more worn down, it became time for me to buy a new pair of trainers. And I went to there just to see how it was doing or see who was actually supporting me. And John and Wyatt had, throughout the months, given me and believed in me enough to allow me to get healthier by purchasing a new pair of shoes and continue to train. And when I'm training, obviously I'm going to be posting these videos, so they're supporting my content and also supporting my basically Olympic dream by just a small donation every month, which I think is unbelievably generous, and I can't thank you two enough. But I guess I should get into the part of the video where I actually talk about how to pick your favorite, how to pick your training shoes. So personally, when I'm looking for a training shoe or a track specific training shoe, and if I was to recommend something for a kid that's just starting out, I'm gonna recommend the Pegasus almost like 90% of the time. It's what the majority of professional Nike athletes, I guess I should say, train in, what the majority of colleges train in. One, it's a nice, like firm to soft or firm to hard midsole. It's not super soft, so it's gonna actually give you some force feedback as far as actually like running down the track. It puts your foot in a decent position as far as actual running mechanics, allowing you to dorsiflex and contacting your forefoot. If you are going for the longer runs, it does have the weird like rounded shaped heel that was in the big Zoom Vaporfly thing that everybody was freaking out about. And they're not super expensive. They're like a midline shoe. I picked these up from Nike, the clearance store. I always go to the clearance store. I never buy stuff straight from the most expensive stuff. I think retail these are 120, and Nike clearance they were 62, so basically half off. But I know exactly what shoe I like to run in, which is the Pegasus. And like I said, I've had multiple pairs. I train in them all throughout college, so I know exactly kind of what I'm getting into, and I know exactly what I'm looking for when I go into the store. Now, these are the older version of the Pegasus, and I stuck with these because they actually have like an actual fabric upper, so this part that wraps around your shoe. One, it's more comfortable to me. Two, I do a lot of javelin drills, or a lot of throwing mechanic drills, where you're dragging the outside of your foot. So this part of your shoe right here actually wears in and wears off quite a bit. And the new Pegasus Turbo 2s, I believe is what they're called, actually have like a mesh upper, and when you drag mesh against the track, it's not gonna last as long as this like cotton mesh mix. So I went with the older model, and they're a little cheaper. So when you go into a store and you're buying a new shoe that's specifically for track practice, we're talking, you're not looking at like any of these shoes that are like casual wear or like skateboarding shoes or anything like that. You're literally just gonna be out there running in it and training in it. Look for something that's specifically made for that. So not a Huarache. The Epic Reacts are decent, but I think that they're still kind of squishy for a lot of the training that you're gonna do. Like Vapor Max are not gonna be it. Air Max 90s are not it. Air Maxes aren't it. Something that's gonna have like a solid sole like this. Good texture on the bottom so that you don't actually slip out when you're actually running curves or on the track, and something that's gonna lock in your foot and hold onto it so that you don't slip around inside the shoe. That's basically what I look for in a shoe, and that's basically what I think the majority of people should look for. Don't get bogged down with the price of a shoe. Like I said, I got these for relatively inexpensive. And if it feels comfortable to you, then it's comfortable to you and wear it. So I know Nike, and I'm sorry, I'm only familiar with Nike brands, obviously. I don't necessarily know any of the Adidas stuff or Under Armour, or Puma for that matter. The Pegasus is a great shoe. The Vomero is a good shoe. If you're looking for more like longer distance stuff and you know you're not gonna beat yourself up, maybe go for the lighter shoes. But as far as today's video, I really just wanted to shout out John and Wyatt for allowing me to continue to train and show you guys that if you do support me on Patreon, I'm not gonna use the money that you're giving me for some ridiculous thing. Obviously, I say on there that it's a coffee a day, and I do drink a coffee a day, more than that, but it's more so you guys are supporting me, and I really wanna show you guys that I'm using your support to benefit my career, one on YouTube, two as my career as a professional athlete. So thank you guys again so much. I'm gonna leave the link to the Patreon down below. You guys can go check it out, but obviously this is more of a video on how to pick the correct shoe when you go into a store. They can be super overwhelming, so do some research online, figure out what other runners are running in. Like I said, I recommend the Pegasus, and I think that it's a great shoe. There's a bunch of versions, 37 I think now, or 36. So this is the Pegasus 35. Great shoe, super comfortable, had no problems with it. Very, very durable / reliable, and I literally wear it every day. I hope you guys could learn something about how to purchase your trainers, or at least how I purchase mine. Obviously, I've run in the exact same model of shoe for the last 8 years. It's easy for me to just go into a store and pick out a shoe that I know that I want, that I know I've run in before, and something that I know is gonna work for me. But as far as what you guys are wearing, or as far as what you guys are gonna be purchasing, comment down below the shoe that you are thinking about purchasing if you're looking for a new trainer, or the shoe that you're currently running in or currently training in. And I'll try and do my best to respond to all of them and let you guys know whether I think it's a good shoe personally, or if I think it's a bad shoe personally. Obviously, I'm not an expert in running mechanics or anything like that. I'm just a coach and an athlete that's competed for multiple years, and I'll direct you how I would direct you if I was your coach and you had a question for me. So I really do hope you guys could learn something. I really do want to thank John and Wyatt for allowing me, one, to make this video, two, to pursue my career further than I had ever imagined. And that's pretty much it. I really just wanted to make a video about how to go about getting a pair of trainers that aren't super expensive and something that's gonna be helpful to you. And I really wanted to thank John and Wyatt, and I'm gonna actually leave the link to my Patreon down below. By no means feel obligated to donate or anything like that. I also wanted to show that if you do donate, I don't use the money for stupid stuff. I'm not out there buying, I don't know, I don't really buy anything that's stupid or wasteful. I literally buy food and stuff for the vlog and shoes. So, other than that, remember to be nice to people, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt others, slow down, don't dance so fast, and if you're new to the channel, I make a video every single day, meaning that tomorrow there'll be a new video up somewhere around 9 a.m. and you can go watch it. So, be nice to people, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt others, slow down, don't dance so fast, and I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Okay, bye.